more months until the magic number.
What's that? Hey Leroy, thanks for the resub. Thank you very much for all of that support. How's it going? How's it doing? Pizza and wings. Sheesh. I almost had pizza today. I actually laughed aloud. I was at the stoplight and I'm thinking, should I get pizza or should I go to DQ and get a Blizzard? And I'm like, you know, I'll go to DQ and get like some chicken strips and a Blizzard because that's healthier. And then I laughed my head off. I'm like, yeah, so much healthier. Like, sure. My thought process was, pizza will last me 2 meals, which is more fattening. Pizza's more unhealthy, I guess. I don't know. Problem is, I already had flippin' ice cream yesterday, so good job, 2 days in a row. I have a really hard time on the weekend. I don't know why, but the weekend unlocks something in my brain where it's like, yeah, just eat. Just eat everything. It's the weekend, eat everything. Eat all the donuts, eat all the pizzas, eat it all. Am I excited for that new Final Fantasy? I'm not super hyped for it, but the reasoning is because they're gonna do the whole bullshit of releasing it on PC like 6 months later. So I'm not even paying attention. Should I though? At this point that we're in, maybe I should just get the console version and literally have a better experience on it. Because we know that the freaking PC version will run like shit. It's just how every flippin' game has been this year. Last year. The last few years have just been like awful for PC gaming. So maybe I'll just literally play that game on PC. Or on PS5. Like screw waiting 6 months to play it on PC for a far inferior experience. Where it just runs like trash. When is that game coming out officially? When is the Final Fantasy coming out? I was gonna go to Steam. That ain't gonna tell you, bro. June. Twitch name is, it's twitch.tv/Killplex. That'll take you right to the Twitch page. I said that right? Twitch.tv/Killplex. Yeah. I'm just trying to lose weight though. That's the problem. But I did much better than I have been doing the last few months, but it's still not enough for me. I'm sure I'm not losing anything. That's the problem. It's so easy to gain, but then, like, if you want to lose, you gotta deficit the hell out of yourself. Because sure, you can stop eating as much as you were, but you're not gonna lose weight. You won't gain, but you're not gonna lose it either. Your body's just gonna maintain that freaking shit show you got going down there. So if I wanted to lose, I'd need to actually... Well, my strat is just to do the keto route. Keto route's the quote-unquote the easiest route. Oh, I know about the frickin' thing he said. Wait, he said will not come out in half a year. What? Whatever. I'm not gonna... I don't know. We'll see what I think about... Like, if everyone is like, this is the best freaking game in, like, a billion years. Like, then I'll be like, okay, alright. I'll just play it on PS5. But if people are like, hey, it's alright, then I'll be like, yeah, I'll just wait for the PC release then. Or, I'll just wait for a price drop because... Fuck spending $70 on a game. I've not done that yet, and I really don't plan on spending $70 for a game. It'd take a lot to get me to spend $70 on a game. Just the game, too. Like, no, like, collector's edition, not just, like, the base game. Like, $70? Bro, I play freaking PC games. I can get a PC game at release for, like, $50. If I go to, like, a key store, I'm not paying $70. What games you guys been playing? What game was I playing? Oh yeah, I started Metroid Dread again. Oh my god, dude. I want so much to like Metroid Dread. I desperately want to like that game. But that map, dude. That map is the most enraging Metroidvania map I've ever played. I've played countless Metroidvania games, and I have never been more frustrated with a map than Metroid Dreads. It is a fucking nightmare, dude. It's like you unlocked the freaking bomb, you know, your the hell is it called? It's called when you roll into the little ball. What the hell is that even called? It's like you unlocked the bomb for that, and it's like, cool. Nowhere on the map does it show anywhere, like, and then I gotta, like, just scour the map. Just squint and look and look and look and look and look and look and look, and then, like, maybe that area. 10, 20 minutes of just traveling through the map to get to that area, and it's like, oh, you got a missile upgrade, and it's like, the fuck do I go now, dude? Oh my god, it's so frozen. Yeah, Morph Ball, thank you. I genuinely enjoy the Metroidvania genre. I am pretty confident I have never beat a Metroid game outside of Prime 1 and 2. I've never played the OG. I've never played Super Metroid. I don't think I've beaten one Metroid game. I started Fusion, fell off. I don't know. I like that genre. Freaking Hollow Knight's like one of the best gosh damn games ever made. Man, that is the perfect. There is very few perfect video games. Hollow Knight is the perfect video game. Octopath Traveler 2. I have heard that game is so damn good. Like, I've heard the first... Everybody was like, yeah, about the first game. Like, it's okay. It's alright. But then the second game, everyone's like, this is one of the best JRPGs in, like, 10 years. So, I'm like... kind of curious about trying that. And the cool thing is apparently you don't need to play Octopath Traveler 1 to play 2. So that's nice. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy, essentially, like two different, same name, but different games. Entirely. So I've been playing that, some Atomic Heart, Returnal, a little bit of Returnal, kind of like not feeling Returnal. Kind of want to Returnal the game. Damn, I'm the first one to make that joke. Nah, it's fun, but like, I just don't like that genre. There's a few games in that genre that I'll genuinely enjoy, but for the most part, I don't like roguelikes. I hate randomly generated shit. And then you'll get to a certain point and die, and then it's like, oh, you can level up a few stats here and there, and then you can play through another randomly generated shit and die, level up a little thing, get a little further, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not a giant fan of that genre, but I have really enjoyed that genre certain times. Rogue Legacy. God, love the hell out of Rogue Legacy, and that's the exact type of genre that is, but... And, God, and then freaking Atomic Heart. The stupid quote-unquote dungeon areas are just a fucking nightmare, dude. I literally just, like, I just went screw it, and I loaded up a YouTube video and just went off of there because it's just, like, it's just puzzles, dude. It's just, like... We want to be like Portal 2 or some shit, and it's like, no, I hate that fucking formula. I want to shoot robots, bro. I don't want to spin wheels for 40 fucking minutes and trial and error. Atomic Heart's good, but boy, does it have... It is a weird damn game. In so many ways. It's archaic. There's so many weird quality of life things that are in games that it doesn't have. The tone of the game is like so jarring. It is. There's like the tone is like a slap in the face. Like you're playing the game just like, what the hell? Huh? Like the tone of the game. It's just so bizarre. It's like, why are they? What? The freaking voice acting's bad. It's just... There is a good game in that mess, though. There is. And then I played the demo to Wolong, however long ago that was, a few weeks ago. And then the demo I beat, and I'm like, well, gosh damn it. And so I freaking started playing Nioh 2 again, and now I'm like... I think I'm like at the last area of Nioh 2. I think I could literally beat Nioh 2. In like a few hours. Well, probably like 10 hours because I take forever. I have 115 hours clocked into Nioh 2. This is one save file, one solo run of the game. 115 hours and I had not beat the game yet. But I think I'm like there. I think I'm like at the end of the game now. And then Wolong comes out and now I'm like, okay, now to play Wolong, so Nioh 2's going back on the back burner again. I don't know what Death Stranding jank even is. But yeah, it's got that Euro jank to it for sure. Nioh is definitely tough, but it is one of the most satisfyingly difficult games around. You know? Like, it is the perfect balance of difficult and just like skill that you must have. Yeah, that's how I feel about Sekiro too. Sekiro becomes a The thing about Sekiro is that it's very it's very old school, like an NES game. In a way. Like in an NES game, you die and you're like, okay, that enemy's gonna be there. So you walk, jump over him. Oh, new enemy, die to him. Okay, that enemy's gonna be there. Kind of like that in Sekiro because of the attack patterns is like a memorization thing. You memorize a pattern. And it's like, okay, this enemy goes bam, 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 bam. Block, 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 block. That's just like, that's how that game becomes. Is like, and I love that. Like, I freaking love the shit out of that. It's almost like Punch-Out. Punch-Out is one of my favorite damn series. So Sekiro is like just another version of that. I've also been playing a little bit of Sekiro too, because I downloaded an overhaul that completely changes like all the enemies in the game. They attack differently. It's very cool. Like it's like a brand new game of Sekiro, because it's like, oh, here's Lady Butterfly. What the hell? She's doing different crap. Her block patterns are different. Whoa, she's cloning herself. Whoa, that's like really cool. Thanks for the follow. Oh, you migrated to Twitch. Welcome. But yeah. And Wolong's very similar to that. Wolong has that posture gauge like Sekiro. So it's like you can like memorize pattern attacks to block, and it's really satisfying. I really do enjoy Wolong. Even though that game's it's still mostly negative, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, Leary, thanks for gifting a sub to Balbo Biggin. Yeah, this game's getting destroyed by the reviews because it runs like shit. And for some weird ass reason, there are so many people that feel they need to play this type of a game with a mouse and keyboard. I get it. Like, it's cool to be able to play the game fully with a mouse and keyboard, but this game does not work with mouse and keyboard at all. Like, it's just broken. So all these mouse and keyboard players are just, they can't play the game because the controls are so broken. That sucks. That does suck, but it's like, how the hell are you a PC gamer and you don't have a controller? That's the point of PC gaming. You have the choice. That's why you PC game. It's like, well, I can mouse and keyboard, I can controller, I can driver wheel, I can get this weird peripheral from, like, whatever website, like, I can buy this weird-ass thing here, like, it's the whole point of PC gaming, right? This is, like, the freedom to play how you choose. And there's so many games that you just don't play with the mouse and keyboard. You just don't. I wouldn't say Wolong is one of those games, because I play Sekiro, the mouse and keyboard runs flawlessly. And this is a similar game, so you could do that. But, like, still, perfectly playable the mouse or with a controller, because it's like, you're not relying on mouse precision. When mouse precision is, like, key, that's when I will always go to, like, a third-person shooter, you know, first-person shooter. Yeah, I can't believe that it is still that negatively reviewed, but if the fucking shoe fits, bro. Like, PC gamers are so fucking fed up with this. Like, we buy a game on launch and it's just, we want it. This is why you become a PC gamer, right? It runs better than console, it looks better than consoles, it plays better than console. That's why the PC gamers do their, like, $4,000 PC builds. That's why we do it. Because we like to play games at their best, at their peak, at the best possible. And the last few years have just been inferior games. Endlessly inferior games. You could play, any game would play better on PS5. And it's like, this isn't how it should be. It's not, like, how old's a PS5 now? How many years old is a PS5 now? That's like 3 or 4 year old tech. You get a modern PC with like 2023 tech, and it runs worse than a 4-year-old machine. And it's like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I don't know. I used to like trash on console babies, but I'm almost tempted to become one myself at this point, bro. Like, what do I get out of this other than a super expensive PC that has weird ass issues all the time? It's like, why is this happening? Why is my mouse stuck there? Why is Steam blank? Why am I blue screening? Why is my taskbar gone? Why is the audio not working? What the hell is this weird glitch going on, huh? Why is my game at a weird resolution? Why are the graphics shitty? Because I have the settings set to high. Why isn't DLSS working? I have it set. I want my VSync on, but it's not working. I want my VSync off, but it's not fucking working. It's like, just endless waterfall of shit on your head when you're a PC gamer. That's all it... And the only reason I do it is because I just love customizing the shit out of my games. I love just making it a unique experience to me. I'll always mod my games. I'll always like get like custom photo modes and FOV slider stuff. I just love that part of video games or PC gaming. But damn, would it be nice to just start a game up and play it and not have to worry about anything. You know? Push a button on your PS5, turn your TV on, and you're playing the damn game. That's nice. What do you mean you want 100% of the main stuff? You mean just the story mode? Well, I mean, that's always the trade-off with console, right? Because no matter what, you buy a console and you know it's going to be an outdated system in a few years. But with a PC, you can consistently upgrade the system without buying a whole new rig. Like, it's like new graphics card, new blank, and again, siding with the console side, going back, it's the PC market is so shit right now. Like, graphic cards cost like $1,000 now when this shouldn't be. Like, graphics cards should be like $700 to $800 for like top end graphics cards. That's how it is. And it's like, nah, you're $1,200 for the latest and greatest, and it's like, bro, no. So if you buy a PS5 for $500, you're playing that game for 5-6 years and not have to worry about dead jack shit. Field guides and monkey statues. That isn't the main stuff. That's side content. I never argue with people though anymore where it's like, I just play on console, it's easier. I'm just like, yeah. I literally can't argue with you because you're right. I don't care about physical copies. I'm not traditional in that way whatsoever. I hate owning a lot of shit. Hate it. I just threw out like 5 pounds of old shit that I had. My parents found some boxes in their closet. I don't know how it got there. But it's like, hey, here's some stuff, and it's like, oh my god. It's when I moved back from Florida, I just had like a freaking moving trailer full of shit, and we just like shoved it wherever we could when I got home. And it's been there for 10 years. It's like, where did my blender go? Where did my toaster go? Where did the title for my car go? Hey, guess what? 10 years later, here it all is. Woo! Found it! So I'm like, oh, here's the title to my car that I had to resubmit for and pay for. Cool. Oh, there's that toaster I owned when I was in Florida. I already bought a new one, though, because it was 10 years ago when I couldn't find it. But along with it was like this literal like 10-pound bag of just cables that I had just thrown in a bag. And I just got done going through that, and I threw 99% of it away. You know what I kept? A PS2 controller and 2 Xbox controllers. I think that's literally all I kept out of that bag. And I don't even know why I'm keeping it. Why am I keeping a PS2 controller? I almost threw it away. And the 360 controllers? Will I ever use those? I don't know that I will. I might just end up throwing those away too. But they're like, then I pull out like this big brick of a power brick, and it's like on the back, Radio Shack, and it's like, what the shit was this for? Just endless cables. Oh, here's some S-videos for 360. Here's a bunch of freaking audio video, audio video cables. Literal black or yellow and white for freaking analog video. Yeah, that's gonna work on all this modern tech. Oh, here's my first capture device that only works with analog. That's how I used to capture stuff, was with the analog. Literal audio video analog, 3 cables, 2 audios and 1 video. I'll bet you that thing wouldn't even work if I plugged it into a Windows 10 machine. So I just chucked it all. I'm like, I'm not gonna use... Oh, here's cables for my first cell phone. My Sony Ericsson. Here's all the charge cables for that. I always do that. When I moved here, I could not tell you the things I threw away, like a literal camera that recorded the video and everything. I threw it away. I'm like, I just don't want all this shit, dude. It's like, oh, I remember buying that, and it was like the greatest. It's like, it does 1080p video. You can record 1080p video on this recorder with an SD card. I just threw it away. Like, I just did not care. I just don't. If I had like a set house to live in for the rest of my life, then okay, maybe I'd collect junk. But man, when I'm moving around, I just hate having to move all this shit. Oh yeah, I threw away a webcam too. Man, I sat and looked at that webcam because it's like, bro, you've seen a lot of shit, haven't you? Wow. This is the webcam that I had an entire relationship with. Every day on Skype with somebody. Just, wow. You saw some shit. Threw it away. What is that emote of my face? What? I'm so confused. What is that emote of my face? Crying? Oh yeah, that's enough. That looks just like me, does it not? I forgot about like that. You did that before. It looks just like me. But yeah, that webcam. Whew. It was like a worm one. Like you could like coil it around things. It was cool. It was pretty cool. But I remember it like had a weird issue anyway, so it was garbage. Wow. Almost got sentimental and kept it, but it's like, why? The amount of cum this thing has seen could fill a bucket. Anyway, trashed it all. Kept a few things. What else did I keep? I don't know. Had a bunch of like registrations for my car in 2011. Copy of my birth certificate. All this stuff I prepared for when I moved to Florida.
Pitching tents and clutching glizzies with the fellas.
When is Tate Can't Drive Part 2 coming Utah. Coming to Utah? What? That's funny, because I think Tate actually is driving. Well, maybe he's not driving. He's moving to Texas, which would... No, it wouldn't take him through Utah. No, it wouldn't. But I think he is moving to Texas. Like, none of the shit I had would have been worth anything. I don't... If something's worth something, I'll sell it on freaking, like, Facebook Marketplace. I've sold, like, RAM, graphic cards. I had nothing worth value, though. The first capture card I had, I don't even think I streamed hardly anything with it. This was 2008. Streaming wasn't really... I think I used that card mostly for videos, and I only made very few because it looked like... Whew! Give you an example. What did I... Of course, I knew it. I'm like, if you think hard, you're gonna forget what the name is. If you don't think, you'll remember. There's a game called something that I can't remember that I recorded. Oh, fuck my brain. Am I getting freaking dementia? Like, literally. What is that game where you scoot? Oh my god, you have like rockets and... Oh my god. It's a Capcom game. You shoot fancy, you can go into bullet time, you can skate around with fancy rocket feet, and you got like a whole suit on. Vanquish, thank you, for fuck's sakes. I made a video of, with that capture card, so you can see how fun it, or how good the quality is. Good. Vanquish demo, 2008, I'll bet, right? Or was it, did I own it? Was it even earlier than that? $12 years ago. What's the actual day? Oh, 2010. Oh, so this was my first graphics, or my first capture card. I remember I used a bunch of like filters and stuff to try to make it look better. A bunch of sharpness effects and stuff. It's like I had to like try to make it look half decent. And I'll tell you what, holy god, that looks... even 40, it even has a 480p, man. So this capture thing was pure trash, so I didn't do much with it. But it was cool. At the time, in 2010, it was very cool that I could capture console stuff to computer. That was really cool. Trust me, this wasn't a thing at all. It's like you can't capture video of a freaking video game unless you're like a freaking company that pays thousands of dollars to have one custom made for you. So this one's like an audio video. So audio video was only 480p, right? Like 360 audio video, I think, was only 480p, like at default. And it wasn't even that the resolution was bad, it's the fucking bitrate, man. I didn't even know the word bitrate at that time. Maybe I could have made this look better with my knowledge. Maybe I could have adjusted something to get the frickin' bitrate. Like, look at it, it's just a frickin'... It's just noise. Just visual noise. Oh my god, every time. YouTube, why? Just because food's ready doesn't mean you have to leave. I mean, I remember like spending hours with that capture device trying to make it look half decent. And I remember it was just the starting area of Scott Pilgrim. And it was just me spending hours trying to make it look good with that frickin', granted, amazing track. But like I was just hearing that frickin' music forever. what's it called? Another Winter. That for hours. Such a damn good track. Just standing there trying to get it to work. Chet, memories aren't supposed to hurt you, right? Like, I've got some literal weird mental issue where memories just hurt me. It shouldn't be the case. But, like, thinking back of memories, I literally, like, hurt from it. Like, I just, like, get super upset. And it's like, that's not how it should be. Like, that's not normal, right? Like, I have this weird thing, I think, in my brain that I truly believe to my core that the best is behind me. I think that's what it is. And so anything I look back on is like, yeah, you're never going to experience anything like that again. So I think that's just how my brain works. I need to see a therapist really bad. I've been meaning to. It's just the whole thing of building up the motivation to actually look into it and contact somebody and find the right one.
Some memories are rather traumatic. Cringing too, at least for me.
Thanks for the resub, Doc. As a tier 2, 66 months. No, it's not cringe. I do have memories I cringe at. It's just painful for me. Like thinking back of, like, with girlfriend, happy, at the store, shopping, laughter. It's like, oh my fucking god, that hurts so much. Or just, like, even, like, oh, me playing video game. Those were the good times, and that's just what my brain does. And it's just like, it is so depressing and upsetting to me. It's like, that was so long ago, you're so old now, you're not gonna have memories like that anymore. It's over. Like, it's like your life is like at the end. Like, that's just how my brain is, and it's not okay. It isn't. I have like I'm sure there is an actual name to it, but I have like a nostalgic pain. Everything I think back on, it hurts me. I yearn for the past, essentially. Thanks for the resub, Chainline. Thank you very much. I wouldn't say I'm too young for a midlife crisis. It usually happens at around 40 or 50, and guess what? I'm fucking 40 years old next year. I think I am. I never remember how old I am exactly. I think I'm 38, bro. Oh, wait. That wouldn't be next year, then. But I was born in 84. 84. 2024. That's 40 years. Am I 39? I'll be 39 this year. Fuck my fucking life, dude. Fear of missing out is like such... it's just regret. Like, I've got such a huge mental... I mean, most people can relate. It's just... But it's like, it's almost debilitating to me. I will have so many regrets on my deathbed. It will be insane. It will be so insane. Jesus. And that's like what people, like hospice nurses and stuff. It's like everybody, like on their deathbed, their regrets are shit they never did. And it's like, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna just be endlessly, wow, I didn't do anything with my life. And that's how I still feel. Didn't do anything with my life. And I don't know why my brain is so dead set on this is, the best is behind me. I hate that. Fucking hate it. It's not a good... I wake up every morning being like, yeah, I just gotta do what my body wants, eat, stay alive. I don't know why I don't want to, but no, that's freaking dark. It's just like there's nothing to look forward to. Like when your life is like, oh man, new game's coming out. That's literally all I care about because there's nothing else in my life. It's like, damn, that sucks. Yeah, I've never looked forward. I've always looked back. Even at a young age, bro. Like, as a teen. Like, that's just how I've had that, whatever that condition is, I've had it my whole life. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm talking like 8 years old. It'd be like, oh man, I remember when Grandma's house, those were some good times. Like, you're literally 8 years old, you dumbass. Like, I've had that condition my whole life. It's always looking back and being pained at things I had done and it was a good time. It's so freaking stupid. Sure, a lot of people have it though. Well, you know what I want to do, and I don't, here's another thing. I don't go through with shit. It's like, man, I'd really like to try that, but I won't. I know I won't. But it would be cool. But I like legitimately want to start trying, or just like experiment with painting. I really truly think I'd enjoy painting. It's like, go to the store and buy shit, and it's like, I don't know what to buy. I'd buy the wrong stuff, or... And then it's like, well, what, I don't want to get paint on my walls. How would I, like, shield? It's like, Oh, I know it can get worse. Trust me. I do remind myself daily. It's like, dude, you literally are a fully functional human being. Not many people can say that. Like, you are so blessed to be able to just walk, to see, to hear, to taste, to smell. Like, there's so many people that can't do that. Like, I am fully aware of all that. Speaking of, they just pulled the plug on my uncle, so he's dead now. He had a stroke 2 days ago. And that turned into brain bleed, which bled all the way back to down his spine. And it's like there's literally nothing that they could do. So they had to give the go-ahead to unplug his vitals today. God, dude. He was 10 years older than me. He was 48 years old. He wasn't even 50. I've been feeling that. Like, I've had family deaths and stuff. This one's hitting me so much harder than the others. Simply because, well, a lot of reasons. He was so young. 10 years older than me. Literally, we play as children, you know? And I've always, throughout my entire life, everybody compared me to him. Like, I am the spitting image of him. I'm built like him. I act like him. I talk like him. My habits are like him. I've always been compared to him. So it's kind of, yeah, there's another reason why it's upsetting. Did he drink or smoke? Yes. I don't know if he still had been. I think he was pretty clean. But he had a long history of it. He had one of the most unfortunate lives a human being could have. One of my earliest memories, period, is seeing him looking like a mummy. Because he got into he crashed a three-wheeler and literally, like, lost all the skin on his body. All his entire body. And that's just at the age of, what, 13, 14? His whole life was that. Just that. And that a lot of bad shit happened to him because of his dumb decisions. Like, yes, but just endless injuries. I don't know how long ago it was. Man, it seems, I don't know. He got into a car wreck that nearly killed him. Brain injury. Just insane trauma. And I think that was a obviously, anybody that could go through that shit and not come out of that as an addict is a saint, because doctors will just throw you opioids and painkillers. So he became quite addicted to that kind of shit because he literally nearly died. His freaking head injury was insane. So for however many years, man, how long ago was that? 15, 20 years? He lived with all of those injuries, came out insanely non-scarred, right? He looked just fine. It's crazy. But many people know this. Any sort of head injury, massive trauma to the head, it changes you. And he became like an addict. He became like a drug user pretty heavily, and like, obviously, go through that shit and not be a freaking addict. So that was a big thing with him for years and years and years. Multiple injuries again. I remember he freaking, God, and it's a lot of it's bad luck, but a lot clumsy. That's why another reason I'm compared to him, because he hurts himself. He hurt himself so much. I remember he fell off of a roof. Well, he got shrapnel in his eye from something, like just endless injuries. But then his first wife, oh God, he literally had, he got married to some bitch, dude. And this is like something I would have done. I literally fell in love with one of the most horrible human beings that Satan has ever conjured for my first love. That happened to him, and he married her, had children with her. God, what a fucking bitch. He was driven to the point of suicide, where he literally had police surrounding him and a gun in his mouth. So that was something that happened with him at one point because of her bullshit, just destroying his brain from mental abuse. Then there was the whole divorce and trying to get custody. He lost custody of the children, and they became horrible people, obviously. So I have a nephew that's just like, he's always in jail and shit because he's just a bad person because of the way he was raised by a stupid bitch. Then his second wife, they were together for a while, had a kid with her. She's a good kid. Then they divorced, and I don't know the exact details, but then she's dead. His ex-wife died some years ago. He's been with someone for the last, I don't know, however many years he's had a girlfriend for quite a while. She's the one that found him on the floor. And this dude's huge, by the way. He's 6'3". He is 6'3", and I just got a text from my mom. They weighed him 350 pounds. So when they called the friggin' 911, they're like, you gotta lay him flat. And it's like, this guy weighs 350 pounds. Like, they had to try and get him, like, he was like stuck in between a flipping wall and a bed, and it's like, yeah, try and get like a 350 pound 6'3" dude out behind of the bed and lay him flat. He struggled his whole life, man. He had a very unfortunate life, and it sucks that he's fucking dead already. Because he was, like, he was, like I said, 350 pounds. He's not doing drugs anymore, right? And he's actually not like a twig. He's like got meat on his bones. He's freaking, every time I saw him the last few years, he's always, smiling, fine. He actually had a doctor's appointment for the next day about his high blood pressure. And I asked, but they don't know the exact cause of the stroke. It's weird. Strokes are just like, yeah, that happens. Well, how does that happen? Yeah, it can just happen from this. The high blood pressure thing probably was one of the catalysts, but... But he had a fucked up life, man. Just endless bad luck. Again, a lot of it was his own doing. But it did suck. And it's like, well, damn, Now he's fucking dead, and he didn't have, like, he could have lived for another 50 fucking years. Like, with a much happier life. But he...
Sorry to hear about all that. Here's my support to you.
He seemed to... 24,900 bits? How the hell much is that? How much is that? Oh my god. 24,000 bits from Shane Lane. Nearly, well, pretty much 25,000 bits. Bro, oh my fucking god, dude. You got bits on your hands. Jesus. Thank you. You know what's funny is, like, he gave you however much you gave me last month. Like, this month, money's been tight as hell. And I'm like, oh, but that, oh man, but that freaking, all that money for the Chain Lane donate is I'm gonna get that the 15th of this month. So that's, because my bank account's like way low, and it's like, oh, but wait, thank God the Chain Lane donated that, because I'm gonna be freaking, thankfully, on the 15th, I'll finally get that money, and it'll be like, oh, thank God. Thank you, though. My God, man, that's crazy. You need to chill. But on the, like, that's been very, very helpful the last few weeks, with that knowledge in mind, because I still haven't gotten the money yet for it, but I will definitely this month with the payout. What? There was some sort of thing that, like, took a lot of money recently. I can't remember what it was. It adds up, man. I went to the doctor last week, or Thursday. Thankfully, my new insurance covers quite a bit of it, so it wasn't too much. Yeah, and guess what they said? My entire life going to the doctor, oh, your blood pressure looks good every time. This time she took my blood pressure, and she's like, she says the number. I never know what the hell it means. And she's like looking at me unexpectedly, or expectedly when she said the number, and I'm like, is that good or bad? Like, I never know. They're just numbers to me. And she's like, it's a little high, and I'm like, oh, fuck. That's the first time in my life my blood pressure has been a little high. Probably because I'm getting so fucking fat and stop eating so much damn food. Speaking of, I have a Blizzard in the freezer. I don't remember what she said. I swear to God she said 130 over 80. No. I think I looked it up, and it was like stage, like it was like normal, and I was just barely above normal in like pre-hypertension or something like that. Oh. I'll be fine. Thing about me is, if I feel anything off with my body, I'm going straight to a doctor. I don't mess around with that shit. I'm like terrified. I'm like a baby when that kind of thing happens. It's like, oh God, I gotta go to the doctor. Anything. So it's like, if anything's wrong, I'll definitely go to the doctor and figure it out. I actually need to get a physical. You're supposed to get a physical at the age of 30, and I never did, and I'm almost 40. I've been meaning to get one just to, like, you know, make sure my body's in decent shape. I mean, I know I stay in shape, right? Like, I work out every day. Well, I try to. God, I haven't. And that's probably another factor. I got COVID in December. Like 3 months where I couldn't work out because of COVID, and then I hurt my back because I tried working out and I tried too much weight. Too early. I tried jumping right back in, hurt my back. I was out for another day. I was like, I've been out for like 3 months of working out as much as I had usually. So I'll bet you that's probably a good factor of the high blood pressure, because if you work out consistently, your blood pressure is typically pretty good. Your heart rate is always going in a good... And that's another thing. It's insane. It's insane that my dad is still alive. I can't freaking believe that he's still alive. like his mom died, his dad died, everybody around are in the family, like people die, grandpa, uncle, and it's like he's still fucking alive. And I know a big factor of it is he is never sitting down. That dude is always physically active. That is such a big deal to the human body to just stay active. Like so many things your body will respond well to is just being physically active, right? It keeps you so healthy. Well, he's not exactly healthy, don't get me wrong. He's got so many health issues, but like still every day he's working shit, lifting shit. Today I went over and spent 4 hours with him freaking shoveling gravel because our driveways, their driveways turned to mud, so we ordered a big pile of gravel and we went and shoveled the hell out of that for 4 hours. God, but it's always in the back of my head, you know? It's like, I'm always just thinking, like, the next day could be the day he's just dead, because who knows? That's how it is with anybody, though. You're alive, and then just bam, you're dead. That's it. That's it. You're just dead. You're one. You live. You're alive. You're dead. And that's it. That's it. You're not gonna live ever again. You're dead. That's fucking insane. I can't get over the death. I can never get over death. It's just, I hate it. Anytime I hear anybody dying, it's like, God, that just sucks. They're fucking dead, dude. That just sucks. Like, of the trillions and trillions of human beings that have been alive throughout history, like, we're currently alive. You know how freaking blessed and unique that is that we're alive? If you compare the amount of, like, if you compare throughout history the trillions of people that are dead, we're like in the small percentile of that whole population that are alive right now. Like, we will be dead eventually. And I can't get that in my head around that I don't even want to talk about it. Ugh. Because I don't believe in anything beyond death. And it terrifies the fuck out. I wish I believed in, like, some sort of afterlife. It just, ugh. I believe that once you're dead, that's it. There's nothing. That's it. And that, oh God, it terrifies me. I wish so bad that I believed in something, but I don't. It would be real nice to find out, though. Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about it. I literally don't. Ugh. Anyway, it's gonna take a lot of pallbearers to carry that giant. 6'3", 350 pounds. Apparently they wanted all the nephews to carry, so I'll be carrying. I've been a pallbearer once at my grandma's funeral. And now I will again. Oh my fuck, dude, we gotta bury our parents. It's gonna suck so bad. I need to stop thinking about this shit. I've been so depressed the last few days, dude. In this house alone, nobody to talk to. It's just thinking about death. It's so fucking depressing, man. Ugh. I've been trying to, like, boot up a YouTube video or something and watch it, and I literally just can't. Like, just been, like, going to bed early because I just don't want to be awake. You've been to one funeral. Damn. Trust me when I say they will increase the older you get, unfortunately. Wait, was I a pallbearer to my grandpa's death, too? Or funeral? I think I might have been a pallbearer at my grandpa's death as well. Oh, I don't talk to Jed and Con, no. I don't talk to them at all. Every now and then, like a message, maybe. Just slight messages here and there. It's like, hey, did you play this? Like Con, he messaged me a few weeks ago. Have you played this game? No. Gifts it to me on Steam. Oh, thanks. And that's it. We don't talk anymore. I don't know why. It's just, we don't talk. I don't talk to anybody. I have there's one person outside of my family that actually speaks to me. And it's mostly my fault. Like, I can't blame them. Chocolate. What? Oh, it's dark? No! It was supposed to be mint brownie. It's not like brownie crumbs, it's like just chunks of like hard chocolate. What? That's stupid. I thought it would be like, you know, like doughy brownie stuff, not hard, dark-ass chocolate. Bro. I should have just got the mint Oreo. Listen to that, it's crunchy, man. What a waste of carbs. Oh, that is so fucking dark. I hate dark chocolate. Scientifically proven, the only people that like dark chocolate are women. And I don't know, I don't get it. That's not true, by the way. I think my dad likes dark chocolate, I think my brother likes dark chocolate. But it always seems to be like there's so many women that just love dark chocolate. Chocolate in general. Well, who doesn't like chocolate? That's cold. You know what I'm gonna do with dark chocolate? I'm literally gonna spit it all out. This is the only time I'm gonna enjoy that shit. I swear, anytime I get their flipping Blizzard of the Month, it's so disappointing. Every damn time. I like dark chocolate. I know. Like I said, women. If it was milk chocolate, I'd frickin' eat it. God. Who doesn't like butt? What do you mean? Don't get me started on that shit. God, should I even eat this thing? Put it in the freezer and give it to my mom or something. I literally am not enjoying this at all. I always hate going to the doctor because they make you stand on the scale, and I was like, I haven't weighed myself in so long. Ah! Oh wait. Succulent succotash. $5? Wait, does that say $500? Am I fucking crazy right now? There's no freaking way you just gave me $500. That seriously says $500. 500 USD. It's on YouTube. Succulent Suckerter gave me $500 on YouTube. Wait, didn't it work? Let me see. Well, the sound effect plays. Why didn't the notification work? I need to work with that. Bro, if you meant $5, I'll refund it. I don't know how to, but if that is serious, if you literally just gave me $500, then holy mother of God, that's insane, dude. Like, holy shit. Are you serious with that? Oh my God, man. Oh, hey. There's Brownie. Finally. It's like doughy. Oh, and it tastes like brownie. Hey, you did it. So what's the other chocolate crap about? I really hope that guy meant that 500 because that is a lot of accidental money if you donate that. I should read his message, by the way. That's probably a good idea. He said, I've been watching your content since I was 11. I'm 26 now and had my fair share of mental deterioration. A year and a half sober from alcoholism, 4 years in the Marines, and time in the firefighting. I left that life behind because of the death and care too much. Damn, dude. Damn. Even if you don't believe in something, you gotta live for them and keep your morals. Much love. Damn, dude. You've had a way harder life than I ever could have had. Thank you so much. For the donation? And for, like, putting your whole mental health on the line. I could not imagine being in the Marines. My God. Balbo Biggin, thanks for the gifted 2 subs. Thank you so much. Jago Majima, did I thank you? Gifted a sub to Lord Razor, thank you. No, I meant 500. I really can care less for it. Granted, I grew up dirt poor, but I've been a fan for 15 years. I want to help. Well, I hope you're not dirt poor now, man. Like, if you guys can't afford it, please do not donate that much money. That's insane, though. Like, holy God, man. I can't even tell you how insane that is. Thank you so much. Yeah, Doc, I have Atomic Heart. I streamed it a few nights for a few times. Why'd you say dang? That dark chocolate, man. Dang, because it sucked. I was gonna gift it. You know what you could gift me in its place? Resident Evil 4 remake. I don't know, is it cheaper? Probably both the same, right? Oh, the Resident Evil 4 remake is $60. I thought they were just... Capcom hasn't gone to the 70 yet, huh? That's surprising. They're usually greedy as hell about that. Yeah, they're the same price. Oh, did I finish ReForce VR? I haven't yet. I really have been meaning to. I haven't jumped into VR in months. And the frickin' remake... Oh, God, that's cold. Resident 4 Remake is getting VR. PlayStation exclusive. I hate... Exclusivity sucks, man. Exclusivity's never a good thing. For the flipping consumer, that's never a good thing. Freaking... It's not timed either. Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 never got a VR version on PC. You can mod it, sure, but it's not going to be as good as a native version. It'll be good, like they even modded it for motion controls, which is insane they managed to do that. But still, it's not going to be as good as the native version. Yeah, and Sony's been out there bitching about Microsoft buying Activision. Isn't there like a freaking lawsuit going on? They're like, you can't do that, we're suing you, or I don't even know what the hell's going on. That's cold. They're trying to stop the deal. Again, exclusivity sucks. I'm not happy about Microsoft buying them. But Sony does need to shut their mouth about it. They've freaking bought so much exclusivity bullcrap. Aren't they gonna, like, I heard things saying they're gonna be forced to reveal all the stuff they've paid exclusivity for. I literally would have bought PSVR 2. I would have happily bought it if it ran on PC as well. They missed such an insane market there. Like, it's like the best VR headset out there right now. And you can play like a few games because it's locked to PS5. They have the same plugs, man. They could have been like, hey, plug it into your computer. You can play VR games with that too. Like, wow, that's a whole giant ass market they're missing out on. I would have bought it if you could do that. I would have, because man, I really do want to play some VR games on PS5, but I'm not buying a peripheral that costs as much as the console does for a few games. I'm not doing that. There's actually not a mod. I saw somebody looking into it, and it's like pretty much locked to PS5. You cannot mod it to run on PC. They really haven't backed down on the PS4 VR games. Wow, that's stupid. So PS4 VR games won't run on it. Why? That's so freaking bizarre. Like, you're lessening... The more you look at it, the less of a value you're getting with that. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, that's cold. I have to change that, right? There's no way they're gonna keep it that way. I'll bet down the line they'll be doing this next super announcement. Now you can play the PS4 VR games on the Why couldn't you, though? What's stopping them from altering a few lines of code, man? I'm sure it's more complicated, but that's definitely a freaking big deal. Whoa! She's not anime looking and it's a porn game? That's rare. It's like freaking Pixar looking. Yo, she's giving him a Pixar blowjob. Actually, she's not hot at all. That looks weird. You know what, chat? I looked at this earlier today. I looked at this main new and trending today, and I was like, whoa, there's no porn games. Like, there was not one porn game on the new and trending. Every time I stream and look at this, there's always at least a few porn games. Number 1, Zombie Survival. She's giving a blowjob in that.
Haven't done this in a while. Some Resident Evil 4 money or something.
Bro, thanks for the 50, Doc Dragon Force. Holy crap. Thank you so frickin' much. Yeah, I'll get Resident Evil 4 remake with that. Thank you. Holy crap. So there's only one porn game. But yeah, there wasn't one porn game here earlier today. I was like, oh, how about that? And of course, there's maybe at late at night, lonely fellas are just clicking that buy button on the porn games. Because it was not that earlier. Man, this is just not a good Blizzard for me. It's not terrible, but too dark chocolatey, man. Blech. I think I'm literally just gonna freeze this and give it to my mom. I'm not even joking. Fuck it. Why get fat off of something you're not even enjoying? Right, ladies? I don't know what that means. Oh, so is that the next big game coming out, Resident Evil 4? What was the date? 23rd, end of the month then. It's a long month. Jeez. Bro, why?
Here's another 50.
Winchesterburn, thanks for the 50, guys. Oh my god. I need more family members to die. That was... Yeah, I gotta make a dark joke. You know I do. I need to go kill off some family members and cry about it more on stream. Thank you guys, though. Thank you so much. Absolutely crazy. I did bonkers. Like, it's freaking insane, guys. Holy shit. All of you. Dark humor, yeah. I run the gamut? I run the gamut of humor. Corny, dumb, bad, mostly those. Sexual, mostly those. Sexual, dark, light, rainbow, chocolate, vanilla. Mostly juvenile, yeah. I like this, just this. Come on, you can do it. It's like Resident Evil 4, and this is like, it's just right under it. Huh? Is Darkstalkers on Steam? It ain't Morrigan, but who's the other one? I don't remember her name. Oh, it was probably Ace Attorney. Oh, so the Ace Attorney games are on Steam now too, huh? It's crazy. I don't think Darkstalkers is on Steam. I could be wrong. Oh, maybe it's in the arcade collections. How do people like the Onimusha release? It's kind of bare bones. Wish they released the second one. I can just emulate it though. Funky Monkeys, thanks for the resub with your Prime. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I forgot about this game. Isn't this like a dinosaur shooting game? That's pretty much like EDF with dinosaurs or whatever. It just says coming soon. They don't have a release date for it. Yeah, it's just... You're in futuristic suits shooting dinosaurs. It looks just like EDF, but just dinosaurs. It's so weird. Wasn't there a World War II dinosaur FPS? Bro, there's so many freaking dinosaur games on Steam. So many freaking dinosaur games on Steam, and most of them are freaking asset flip. Like terrible flipping cash grab, shovelware games. Shovelware. Where did that phrase come from? I played the crap out of Turok 1 and 2 on 64. Mostly with all the cheats, because the cheats were freaking great. Yeah.
Bliss.
Chainlink, thanks for the 20. 20 as well. Holy frick, man. Did anyone see Dino? Pretty sure he streamed like yesterday. Someone else I don't talk to anymore. Apparently he's flying somewhere. I don't know. Hell if I know. Oh, the freaking Turok reboot was not great. I don't think it was terrible, but definitely not what people wanted. The hell's Playon? Playon? Oh yeah, there was a Dead Island 2 video released recently. Dead Island 2 gameplay. Like, it literally exists. Which is insane that that game actually exists. Thought it was a meme. If I could choose a game to get remade, what would it be? Come on. Chrono Trigger, obviously. Chrono Trigger in the flippin' vein of just full budget Final Fantasy VII remake. Just full force. Every man. What's the phrase? Every man for himself. No, every man on deck. Everybody, all the money. Bam. High budget. $50 goddamn subs. Stan Turk Dirkston just gifted 50 subs for some reason. Holy crap, man! That's insane. Thank you so much. Who do these subs even go to? I get like 12 viewers, man. If even that. Just throws it out randomly to people. It's so crazy. Thank you. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh my god. Vagrant Story. Man, I never played... I played like the intro to Vagrant Story. It seemed so interesting and unique, but I never did play much of it. 24 viewers. I never look at my view. I actually literally, I can, on my producer page, I can literally disable viewer count. And I do. I never look at how many views I have because much better off without knowing. Just have a better. I always if my chat's active, that's all that matters. Honestly, viewer count can be damned. It used to bother me so much when my viewer count tanked. Because I remember I used to stream the shit out of TTT, right? For like a year or two straight. And then I just went quiet and took like a 6-month break of streaming. Just didn't stream. No, wait, that isn't when my views tanked, because that was when I got affiliate, and my viewership still was pretty good. I don't know what happened, but my viewership started to just tank, and it was so depressing, because I'm like used to like 50 to 80 viewers. And here I am at 20 viewers, and I was like, it was like the end of the world to me, and now it's just like, I don't care. I don't care. Don't look at the view count.
Yes, I am going to have to join in on the donating train.
Why? Gabe, thanks for the $50, though. Oh my god, can you imagine if I actually had, like, a viewership? Like a few thousand viewers. Like, that's insane. It's insane. Like, the people just donate money to me, and I don't even know why. Thank you so much, everybody. Wait, you couldn't donate higher than $500? Oh, darn. I couldn't give him more money. Bro, 500's fine. Thank you so much. That's insane. Is 500 really the limit? Maybe on YouTube it is. I remember years ago, I got like a freaking... It was like the biggest donation I've ever got. It was insane. It was like 1,000 or like 2,000 or so. It was like just mind-blowing. I remember I screamed so loud. I was playing with Jonna at the time, and I like blew her ears out when I got it. Good time. Bills are paid for the next few months. Seriously, holy crap. I've been stressing about my bank account so much lately too, and it's like, donate to you. Well, I mean, even the chain lane donations from last month were like, oh, that should make up for it. I got plenty now. I could put a good chunk of it into my savings too. I haven't been able to do that in a few months. That'll be nice. Thanks for the follow. Man, there's so many free-to-play games. You know what I'm so happy about that's happening? And the AAA devs are not realizing it. They're slowly starting to be like, uh-oh, wait a minute. The freaking... What is the official name of it? Games as a Service. Games as a Service has just been tanking so much lately, and I could not be happier. Like, the last few years, we're seeing a resurgence of just single-player games. Like, selling like hotcakes. Just a single-player game. It's just like, that's what's making money. These freaking games as a service where it's like, oh, you have like 5 Ding Dong bucks along with your King Kong bucks and your Poopy Doop bucks, and you got like this 1,000 billion different currencies, and you got to pay for this and that, and here's a new gun, and look at your gun has a dildo on it now. I'm so happy that freaking shit show is dying. I'm so happy. God, I hated the era where everything was just that, and they're still being that, but they're not selling well anymore, and it's great. Dog Dragon, thanks for gifting a sub, man. Thank you so much. But single player games are selling so well now, and that's literally all I play. I don't play multiplayer games anymore, man. So I'm happy. Like, that's what the big heavy hitters have been for like 2 years, man. Just I mean, Elden Ring is mostly a single-player game. Not many people use the multiplayer in that. Plenty people use it, but most people just play single-player experience. Yeah, that Hi-Fi Rush just freaking nuked Steam when it came out. Everybody loved the hell out of that. Well, Forspoken wasn't a... Forspoken's a single-player game as well. So it's unfortunate that that game bombed. But if you make a bad game, then people are gonna call it a bad game. Like, that's just how it goes. It's gotta be good still, right? I can't believe... Yeah, I mean, Square sells all their games for $70 now. So Forspoken bombed hard. It's unfortunate that kind of experimental nonsense gets nuked. Because I love, like, these new ideas and stuff. Like, the idea behind Forspoken was interesting. Just everything else was bad about it. The script, the gameplay, the graphics. I mean, the graphics were okay. It just ran like shit. Racing games, you're so right. I want a good racing game that's like... You know what I want? I want a Forza Horizon game with VR. I don't know why Microsoft is so against VR. They freaking hate it. It's not uttered in their freaking studio. I swear it's like freaking Voldemort, man. You do not say VR in the Microsoft studios. But God, if Forza had VR support, I would never stop playing that game. I have my racing wheel. Specifically because of Forza, I bought a racing wheel. Because that game's so freaking good with a racing wheel. Oh my God, in VR, that would be amazing. Yeah, I haven't even played Darktide. That game's gotten... That game got destroyed by the critics and because they're being dumb with it or whatever. I'm sure Darktide will be a good game eventually. I'm sure it will. You know what a game that has a VR mod, but it's like very well done. And I really would like to get into it, but I would need a group of friends to play it with. Rock Galactic. Why can I remember that, but I can't remember the actual name of it? Oh yeah, Deep Rock Galactic. That actually has a very competent VR mod. I actually saw on Twitter that the devs played it in VR and they were like freaking out at how good it was. So it'd be cool if the devs actually were like, let's implement this natively, the VR aspect. But Deep Rock seems like a great game, but it doesn't seem like a game to play by yourself. That seems like... That's one of the things about those multiplayer games is like... It is night and day difference. Like, if you're playing by yourself, it is like just... the most tedious, boring shit ever. But if you play with a group of friends, it's like the best thing ever. I hate that that's the thing. It's like... There's actually... I'm really excited, but the dude's taking his time. But I'm sure it's taking time. He has a Patreon. People pay him for this. He's making a native injector for Unreal Engine. So literally any Unreal game can be played with VR. Now, VR controls won't be implemented, but he's trying to make it so that it's easy to mod the VR controls into. This is the dude that made the mod for like Resident Evil 8 VR and Resident Evil 2 VR, which actually has motion controls. Like, you point and shoot and you can hit things physically. Like, he implemented that. Like, he's making a Unreal injector that just literally any Unreal game. Like, I could go back and play like Arkham Knight in VR, like, and even like adjust the camera so it's first person Arkham Knight VR. Like, I'm so impatiently waiting for him to release that. But yeah, it's just gonna be like a freaking program, and you start up any freaking... You wanna play on Force Unleashed? Or not Force Unleashed, what was the new Star Wars game? Jedi Fallen Order, you want to play that in VR? Bam. Like, any game built in Unreal, you can just inject it, just like the Unreal Unlocker, that you can unlock the camera and stuff. Just natively unlock it. And you can adjust so many settings, like the camera, the depth, the size of the world, you can adjust it all. And he's going to try and make it easy for modders to make it motion control too, and it's going to be so fun. Because, let's be honest, the funnest I have had with VR are games not made for VR. It's like, almost like, hey, if you just make a good game and then put VR in it, it's still good. Like, wow. Like, if you go from the ground up building a game around VR, 90% of those are just like, they're okay. Like, whatever. But if you, like, make a good, damn big, good game, freaking, like Resident Evil or Skyrim, etc., and then you put VR in it afterwards, or implement it as well, then it's like, oh. Because for some reason, it's like, VR games are always, they always feel like little tech demos, or like little, they never feel fully featured, ever. VR game, there are very few VR games that feel fully featured. I can name like 2. Saints and Sinners and Half-Life Alyx. They're like real full games, fully featured games, and they're VR specific. Like, those are the only damn games I can think of. Well, Skyrim, but that game was made from the ground up first without VR in mind. But they're like everything else you buy. It's just like, wait, that's it? There's nothing else to the game. Like, I never can get into them because it's just like, you walk and shoot a dude, next level. It's like, well, that's it? You know anything about implementing, like, story, characters, choices, exploration, loot, levels? It's just like, nah, just shoot a dude. It's like, well, freaking, my fucking brain, dude. What's the stabby stab one? I swear to God, the words are in my head until I think the word. I'm getting dementia, bro. I'm not even fucking joking. I think I'm getting dementia. I literally need to get like a freaking MRI CAT scan. It's called like Wizards and Warriors. Wizards and choppy dudes. Soul and blood. What the fuck is it called? Chat, come on, help me. You like, it's like the best swordplay VR game, but it's like, there's literally nothing to the game though, other than that. Blade and Sorcery. Fuck, I remember it. See, Blade and Sorcery, if they fleshed this out, this would be such a damn amazing game, but all it is, there's nothing to the game. There's nothing to the game other than, like, kill enemies. That's it. They finally, like, last year, finally implemented, like, a little taste of what it could be. It's like, oh, you're dropped into a randomly generated world. You can stealth kill, you can walk through it, and you can get to the end. Whoa, cool. But that's it. There's no story. There's nothing else. Like, imagine, like, an explorative game like Skyrim with this combat system, bro. Just, God, that'd be so good. I never got into Destiny 2. I think I, like, messed with it at one point when it came out on PC, but I just don't, I don't do MMO style games. I have some sort of a mental block against them. Also, I hear Destiny 2 is like literally impossible to jump into if you weren't if you didn't jump into it when it came out, then you're screwed. Like the game is like one of the most unfriendly game. It's one of the unfriendliest game towards newcomers around. You like a newcomer jumps into it and you're like, well, fuck. Well, PS4 is free anyway, right? I mean, the base game is. Did I say PS4? Destiny 2 is free, the base game is. That's GTA 5. Oh, the multiplayer aspect. I never even considered that. The multiplayer aspect of GTA 5 is so dumb. Like, it's... Well, I messed with it when it first came out. I'm sure it's so much better now. I'm sure it's like night and day difference between the multiplayer of GTA 5. But man, it was such a, like, not fun thing when I was messing with it. It's like, here's some activities, go here. Cool. Shoot other players. Why? You'll get money. Well, cool, I guess. One of the coolest things about GTA 5 is, like, I've seen there's a VR mod for it, playing VR, and then, like, racing in cars in VR. That'd be a hell of a setup, though, but that seems fun. Yeah, heists weren't a thing when I was messing with it. I remember you could do co-op of, like, waves of enemies, kill all these enemies, and it's like, this is so bare bones. But I'm sure it's, like, way more fleshed out now. I asked earlier at the start, but there weren't that many people, but I'll ask again. What are you guys playing? I want ice cream, and that ice cream sucked. Oh, I did buy... I'll just don't eat. Whatever. It's always a thing with me, though. It's so hard, like... If I'm, like, talking on these dating apps, if I match with somebody or whatever, and, like... I usually only match with people that... or women that play video games, so... I'll ask what they're playing, and they'll say, like, one game, and then they'll ask me, and then it's, like, a page. Let's see, right now I'm playing this, that, this, that on this is, the remake of this, and then that. Oh, this just came out on PC, playing... It's, like, a page of just games that I'm playing. Speaking of, these dating apps suck, man. I got... This girl replied to me December 10th. And I never saw this reply until now. It never notified me. Because I always go through bouts of using these apps, and then I'll go months and not use them because they're so fucking soul-sucking. So now it's like, December 10th? Should I even reply to her now? Like, she's like, what do you like to write? 4 months later? Should I reply? God. Has it really been 4 months since I've used this thing? Like, holy shit. This match... deleted their account. This user disabled their account. Here how the conversation went. Because she liked video games. Hey there, what's your favorite video game? Her reply. Well, hi there. That's really tough. I have a few. And I'm like, I'm not gonna reply. Like, tell me what the fucking games are. What do you want? Tell me. I'm not gonna go, well, what are they? Like, obviously this is a conversation, so fucking tell me. It's like, oh, ooh, tough. I have a few. Okay. The floor is yours. This user's deleted their account. She just couldn't decide. She's like, what games do I have? Delete account. Check this out, chat. Look at this baller stat. I have 99 plus likes. So 99 plus women have liked me. But the great thing about these fucking apps, I'll never know who they are unless I pay for the frickin' thing. And I've done that once, actually. I've been at 99 plus I know how it goes. I've been at 99 plus and I'm like, all right, I'll give you $5 for the month or however much it is. And then it's like 99 plus and they're all women from the Philippines. I don't know why. There's some weird thing about it. I don't know if it's a scammy thing or if they're like, if men just suck in the Philippines, so the women have to like go to other countries. It's just like endless pages of women from the Philippines. And it's like, I'm not looking to date someone from a different country. Like, if you lived here, sure, but I'm not, I have no interest, bro. Or sis. Green card seekers, I mean, maybe, yeah, but it's like, I mean, they're not all that, but the grand majority of that 99 plus was just Philippines. And I'm sure that 99 plus on that are from a lot of it's the Philippines. I'm sure there's some genuine in there, but it's like $20, I think, for a month. And it's like, that's too much, man. And now that I know, and get this, listen to how shit manipulative these fucking apps are. I had like the month or however many months it gave me to be a premium user, so I could see all the likes. I can message people whenever I want instead of having to match to message. So like those 3 months get by and I'm getting no likes. Like no one's liking me. I'm getting no matches. What is going on? This sucks. Whatever. Literally the day after my account ended, it's like 99 likes. Because they wanted me to pay. Like, it ended, and it's like, oh, 99 plus likes. Pay $20 to see who likes you. So when you pay, they won't freaking match you with anything. They want you to freaking pay to see the 99 plus likes. So it's like, when your premium ends, then the algorithm will show my picture to more women. Like, they don't show my picture to anybody when I'm a premium member, but once that ends, it's like, oh, algorithm, just shove him in every women's profile. Just every freaking woman on this app, show him so that he'll buy another premium month. Just absolute. God, I hate dating in current day. Dating. I'm sure a lot of them are fake. I know for a fact. I don't know if it's okay. I'm sure it is. I know for a fact that there are employees for these companies that make fake profiles. I know that. I know that's a fact. But I don't think that they can like, right? I don't think that'd be like kind of legally weird. Like they'll make fake accounts of pretty girls or whatever, so you'll be, ooh, I'll like them, and it gets you like excited, right? Look at this pretty girl. Ooh, maybe she'll message me. Ooh, who else is there? So they make these pretty girl fake accounts, but I'm pretty sure they'll never match with anybody, right? They're just there to excite the viewer, the user. Like you'll never match with them because they're not going to actually swipe right on anything. They're just a profile to exist, to have a pretty girl to see. So, oh, there's this kind of a pretty girl in my area. No, that's a fake account. You're not going to match with. So there's so many of that shit. And don't get me wrong, I have matched with hundreds upon hundreds. I couldn't even tell you. Literal hundreds, 200, 300, I don't know, women, real women. But the dating scene in current day is just so fucking awful, dude. Here's how it is with men. Here's how it is with women, right? Women is just, you know, the gif of like the hot dogs flying at that lady's face. That's women, right? It's just penises flying at them. They're just getting bombarded with penises. Men, this is how the men's ones are. They match, and then the girl is like, entertain me. Go on, let's see what you got. I match with every freaking human being, so what makes you unique? What makes you special that I'm going to actually give you my time? So you'll match with these women, and they won't talk to you at all. It's like they'll wait for you to say something, and boy, if it ain't something special or unique, they're not even going to reply. Or there's the women that says, hey, how are you? How was your weekend? What did you do? Not much. See, like video games. What games you like? I'll play PS5. And that is just like these kind of like just boring ass replies where they literally like do not engage. They don't ask you questions ever. It's always the woman like, entertain me. No. Bro, I can match for days, so you better stand out amongst the thousands. And that's the dating world in current day on the flippin'. God, these fucking apps, and they are literally so soul-sucking. So soul-sucking. That's why I like will go months and not use them. It's just like, you're just like drained. You're just like, oh my god, my soul has left my body. And then you get to the point where you're just so goddamn lonely and desperate. It's like, ah, and then you'll pick up the app and start using it again. Guess what point I'm at? Swipe right. Swipe right. Swipe right. And guess what? I'll never match with the grand majority of these, but swipe right. And that's the fun thing about being a dude. You have to swipe right on nearly all of them because your chances of matching with them are so low that it's like, well, maybe I'll match with her. She's kind, and then you'll match with them, and then you'll look and you're like, oh, maybe they're not my type. They're not really my type. This is how it always goes with me. Because again, reading profiles gets so soul draining. Like, I'll do that when I'm like fresh, but then it gets to the point where like, she's cute. Oh, she's cute. But then it's like, oh, you match with her, and then you look at their profile and they're like, has kids. And you're, oh, fuck. And there's so many nowadays. There's so many. I don't know how these relationships are. I don't know how people do this, but there's so many where it's like, oh, I'm married already, but we're what is it called? Polyamorous. I'm in a polyamorous marriage, so I'm out there, and it's like, oh my fucking, there's so many of that. There's so many of that. See you later, vagabonds. Oh yeah, and then there's the bots, yeah. Those are easy to spot now. For some weird reason. Well, it's mostly on a specific app. It's on this one app. If it's an Asian woman, I don't even swipe right on them anymore. Because I know they're fake accounts. They're never real. They are literally never a real account. Ever. You'll swipe right on them. You'll ask them a question, they'll completely ignore what you ask them. They'll completely ignore your question. Every time. Hey, I don't use this much, but let's talk on WhatsApp or some weird app they want to take you to so that they can scam you. And it's like, fuck off. Every time. So I just don't even swipe right on the Asian women. Which sucks for them, because like maybe there's genuine Asian women out there that are trying to, like, good luck on these apps, bro. She's Asian, but she's cute. Oh, I matched with... No, just kidding. These, I hate them. I hate these freaking apps. I mean, I have gone on multiple meetups with people I've met on this. I don't even know how many. 8, 7, 10. I've met quite a few women that I have met on these dating apps. She has a Dragon Ball Z shirt. Oh, she doesn't accept me. And I like dated a girl for a few months, even from someone I met on these apps, but there's something wrong with me where I just don't jive with people. I don't know. I'm doomed. I'm not a human being, I swear. God, I'm hungry. I only ate 2 meals today, man. Just planning on that blizzard just hitting the spot. Yeah, the girl I dated for a few months literally was like, well, do you want to start dating steady now? And I literally had to just be like, fuck. I think you should date other people. That is rough, man, having to do that. It's like the first time I've ever had... That's literally the first time I've had to... What is even the word? First time I've had to like let a girl down in my life. Reject, yeah, because like I genuinely liked her like a lot. Truly, I adored her, but there was a thing that I couldn't get over. And it was look, I just can't date obese people. I just can't do it. Like, I tried. I like the hell out of her, but I cannot. It's something there's so many factors. It's not even like there's like physical attraction aside, like you're gonna die really early in life because of how big you are. Like, your body can't, like, physical activities, we can't do any of that, not even mentioning all the other stuff. It sucks. Fucking sucks, man. That's a thing they can change? I know that. You don't freaking ask someone to change for you, though. And she specifically said she's never mentioned that she wants to lose weight, ever. She always mentioned how fine she was with her body. And you never ask somebody to change for you. You just don't do that. Like, she's literally obese her entire life. Like, that is really hard to actually change something like that. I was literally at it sucked. I was at the best physical condition I've ever been in my life. That was my peak physical state I have ever been in my life. I was just like a freaking, the hell's the word? Not goddess. What's the opposite? I was a freaking Greek god, my physique, and then I was dating her. I mean, that has nothing to do with it. Like, I just couldn't get attracted to it. I tried, and I couldn't. Any obesity is not acceptable. Doesn't matter what gender. And trust me, there's extreme differences between being overweight, chubby, and obese. There's very, very big differences. Like, chubby, overweight, that would not bother me at all. If you can get up and walk without, like, struggling. But obese is a completely different thing. Like, literally, you're going to die. You're so big. Like, this is threatening to your health. Big difference. I'm not out to date a fucking supermodel. A fat stomach on a girl is not gonna do any, like, if I like the girl, that doesn't mean shit to me. It really doesn't. If you got boobs, man, I don't care what your stomach looks like as long as it ain't gonna kill you. Appearance shouldn't matter. Yes, it should. I don't get, you're not fucking saints. We are not little angels. It's like, oh, I don't like dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate. Oh, everybody should like, dark chocolate shouldn't matter what it tastes like. No. You have preferences. You literally have preferences. Human beings like preferences. Like, man, she's so cute, but, you know, she's bald or something. Completely understandable preference. Oh, I like her a lot, but she does blankety blank. She's like, she spends her money haphazardly. Okay. I guess that's not physically, is it? But physical attraction, lie to yourself all you want. It fucking matters. If you're not going to be physically attracted to somebody, then you flip side though. If you get to know somebody and genuinely fall in love with them, and you're not really attracted to them physically, that can easily be bypassed. Like, if you love somebody, it really can, like, if it's not like a freaking like horrendous, disgusting thing to you, like you can get over that easily if you love them. But again, like I said, if they're extremely like, if they're like so freaking obese that like they're gonna be dead in 10 years, or like they're gonna lose mobility and they can't walk, it's like, I'm not gonna spend my life with someone like that, where I like literally have to wheel them around and like care for them, wipe their ass. Like, no. That's why I cut it when I cut it, right? So that it didn't go deeper and we didn't actually like fall for each other more, because it's like, I just don't want that part of my life. But no, listen, physical appearance matters no matter what. There are different varying percentages, right? Like, oh, it matters a little bit, or it matters a lot. But it matters to you. I don't, like, we're not angels out there, guys. You're not gonna date someone that's like freaking so goddamn ugly that people scream when they see them. You're not going to. Like, I don't care. Some people will, right? Most people won't. There's always the outliers in life. Like, not everybody's not the same, but like, grand majority of people are not going to disregard attraction. Oh God, my neck. Again though, it doesn't, there's factors, right? Because like, you get to know a person and that changes everything. But if it's like a casual date, or you're just getting to know them, and then you're literally rejected, you literally like repel against getting to know them because of a physical trait that you don't like, right? Like, there's that thing in your head where you're like, don't want to get close to them because of some physical thing. It does matter, man. I don't care. God, I don't even want to talk about. Hopefully you'd want to lose weight around them, but that's not how it goes. It doesn't just magically do that. In the real world, someone that's overweight and obese is going to stay that way. I can guarantee you the percentages of people that like lose weight when they feel they want to stay around and love someone are not that high compared to people that just stay fat and get fatter and unhealthier and die. Because it is, if people are that big, it's a literal disorder. It is a literal eating disorder. Like, it's not something that you can just be like, I'm not gonna do. You can't just get rid of that. It doesn't matter how much you love somebody. Like, it's a literal disorder that your brain will make you do. Yeah, she smoked. See, there's one. I would never date someone that smoked. I wouldn't date someone that smoked. I wouldn't date someone with kids. I'm not freaking shallow. I'm not. Hey, from everything I said, I'm not shallow. It literally has to be a physical thing that's like, that disgusts me, right? Like, I'm not perfect. Like, even if it's like some weird deformity, like, that's something that I could not get past. Just personally. Some people could, I couldn't. But like, they don't have to be the most beautiful thing in the world. They don't have to be like supermodels or thin or anything. They can be a little overweight, not pretty, but like, if we get along, that's what fucking matters. Anyway, I've been on this rant for long enough. Looks aren't a thing you can control. No, it's not. Who said it if it was? Ah, what the hell's wrong with my eye? Just like everybody picks their nose, everybody will be judging of someone else's looks no matter what. I don't give a shit what you say. Lie all you want. If you see someone attractive, you go, whoa, they're attractive. If you see someone really ugly or something, you're gonna be like, oof. Lie to me all you want. You will do that. At least, I'm not saying every time you go out, right? But you will do that. We are human beings. That's what we do. We have our preferences. If we see something we prefer, we'll look at it closer. If we see something that repulses us, we'll flippin' be repulsed by it. And I'm not saying we're gonna shout it out loud, right? I'm not saying you're going around going wolf whistling and calling people fat or ugly. Just in your head, right? People judge people. That's the... Sorry. We're in reality here. That's the cold hard fact. People are judgmental of other people. And having preferences to someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Unless it's like damaging, right? Like you need to be anorexic, right? Like that kind of shit, right? Looks don't take priority in anything. In the long run, yes. I'm talking like the courting phase, right? Because you need to get past that courting phase in order to actually fully love somebody. And if you're in the courting phase, aka dating, getting to know a person, and they have a physical trait that you don't like, it will be harder for you as a person to want to get to know them better. Again, I could date somebody that I don't find that attractive. But if I get to know them, and I really like their personality, etc., then suddenly those looks don't fucking matter to me. But if there's something that actually is like, oh my god, like I can't stand, like that's not, then I'm not going to even get to the point of getting to know them because I'm not attracted enough to actually speak to them, right? Some people will, but most people won't. Why are we still talking about this? Jesus. I mean, I freaking see stats every day on freaking Reddit. Like, studies shows blankety blank, pretty people make more money than blank, or pretty people are the head of the house and all that. Like, it's like, looks, no matter how you try to spin it, looks matter way more than people like to admit. And don't get me wrong, there's shallow people out there. But there's nothing wrong with being shallow. As long as you're not rude to a person or like blatantly letting it known that you're shallow. Like if you're shallow and then you meet someone that meets like every criteria and get to know them, blah blah blah, or you meet someone that doesn't meet your criteria because you're shallow, and then, well, sorry, you know, and you fade off. But if you're like being like an asshole about it, that matters. Everybody has preferences and opinions. Like, I'm sorry, you prefer something or you're over other things. Like, that's just how it is. Just don't be an asshole about it. Just don't freaking be an asshole about it. Wait, what? You got COVID? Shit. Is this your first time? Oh, first time. Well, don't worry though. Like, it's not that bad. I mean, it sucks ass, right? It's probably it's probably the sickest you're gonna be in a while, which sucks ass. But it's not going to be like, it's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna be like, oh, every day you're not gonna be like dying or anything. Because this variant that's spreading around, which I'm sure is what you got, hopefully, this variant is so like underwhelming to the body. It's just extremely contagious. The stupid variant going around, like, it's so contagious, like everybody's going, most people are getting it. But it's not like hard on you. The thing that I hated the most about it is how long it lasted, man. It just would not go away. I freaking hate it. It was like 2-3 months, man. What helped me a lot was the Theraflus. Just buy a ton of or get a lot of Theraflus, man. Those things helped so much. Theraflus, cough drops. What else? Humidifiers would probably actually help a lot too. Oh, Mucinex. Get Mucinex, man. I didn't even throw up from it. My symptoms weren't flu, or they were flu-like, but I wasn't vomiting. It was just like throat congestion. I think that's how this weekend this variant is. I think it's just like, you know, sore throat, cough, headache. I did fever on the first day, which was it was like the worst fever I'd ever had. But once it broke, I never got it again. Get some aspirin too if you start fevering, or whatever breaks fevers. Shit sucks though. I thought I wasn't gonna get it, but that new variant, I wasn't either, right? My whole point of not getting it was so that I wouldn't spread it to like family. And who do I catch it from? My freaking parents. They're the ones that gave it to me. Of all the people. I thank God that they got that variant too, because it would have been a lot worse for them. Like, my dad was in bad way with it, but he got through it. He couldn't even lay down, or he couldn't breathe. He had to sit up months. He just had to sleep sitting up because he could not breathe. I mean, you live with other people. That's how you caught it. I was confident because I lived alone, but parents. What are we playing tonight? 3 hours into stream. I am so... That's bad, though. Just don't eat. I need to get used to just... You're hungry? Too bad. Like, I can't just... Just fucking stop eating so much, man. Jesus Christ. I hate that. Drink water. Shut the hell up. I'm sure it does help, but drink water is like slap in the face, man. What did you say to me? Chew gum? I haven't had gum in like 5 years. I couldn't even tell you the last time I actually had gum in my mouth. Yeah, I think I heard the opposite about gum too, because it's sugary, and so it's like, oh, I want some sugary things. Sugar-free gum. Yeah, that sounds delicious, man. I mean, as long as it's sweet tasting, even a little bit, it's gonna make you crave sweet things. Chat, I'm not shallow, I promise. I just don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just wanna make that certain. I'm not shallow. I just have certain preferences. Let's, now that we're on preferences, let's make a big titty goth girlfriend. Because I sure ain't meeting one in real life, so I gotta create one. Titty. AI girlfriends aren't highly advanced enough yet. Maybe in a few years. Why are you staying under 60 FPS? Oh, it worked. The VSync I put in place actually worked. Oh, no, there it goes. Now it's higher than... Okay. You gotta spend friggin' hours into creating characters in these games. And I literally have in Neo 2. Is this game good? Do you like Sekiro? If you like Sekiro and Neo, then you'll like this. Elden Ring randomizer, I ain't doing that. The DLC will come out before I ever think about trying that. What even is it? I guess we don't know yet, do we? The Yellow Turban Rebellion. Dong Zhao? Is that his name? Zhao Bao. Zhang Bao. Isn't he the one that's like, bear witness to my magic? I gotta find that. Hell yeah. So what, this pendant thing brings me back to life or something? I've already played the demo, but I'm just starting a new file because I want to be girl. Grill. Oh, you want to go because this is gonna get spoiled for you? Wait, why are you leaving? You can't leave.
見つけたぞ不死の丹田を持つ者よ
God, I'm so hungry. Hello? Why is my controller not working? Oh, now you are? Okay. This is better than Elden Ring randomizer. Eyes so pale. What's that from, chat? Eyes so pale. You're alive. She's even doing the same faces as Neo too. I guess that's fine. That character creator's crazy good. Elden Ring, 6 months. News blooper, you're right. A good old news blooper TV show. JK, there's no TV show. Jaw shape. Oh, that's making it longer. I can't even tell what that's doing. Oh, it's the jowls. That ain't the chin. The hell I mean central? I can't see jack shit changes here. Cheek bulge. Okay, shut up. Takes too friggin' long. Oh, that's depth. Jeepers, peepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Eye bag. Eat this, eye bag. Like Sharingan eyes? I can't tell. pink. Sky blue. Kind of. It's too vivid. That's fine. I can do the corner positions. Ooh, can I do like cat face? Oh, geez, that's the lips. Ears. Do people ever, like, I never care about ears, because it's like, who cares? It's an ear. Ear's an ear. The frig? Yeah, that's gonna help. Wait, there's no makeup? Ooh, we got freckles. Sobakasu. That's a bit too much in the makeup department. Double the freckles. Oh, there's a whole makeup section. What's the default hair? I do like that. Why can girls pull off guy hairdos, but guys can't pull off girl hairdos? Some of the face paintings look like Juggalo face paintings. You do realize that's based on something, right? Like, the Juggalos didn't make that up. Are they called? Yeah, it's clowns, right? Also, the Japanese makeup is completely different from clowns. It's, the hell's it called? There's a name for it. Theater paint. Oh my gosh, you can go pretty... I mean, it's the same thing. Hey, Stan Turk Dirkston, thanks for the sub, man. Thank you so much. I don't friggin' know. I just like black hair, man. Boring. Black or brown. Hair gradation? The frick does that mean? I have no idea what that means and what that's even doing. God, look at all the hair tip options. Jeez. Facial hair. No thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. Hey, see you, Stan Turk Dirkston. Thank you so much again, man. Like that, that's too freaking thick. Jeez. Why is it yellow? What the frick? I don't know that I like that. Man, it's so bizarre. Human beings are weird. Like, we have all these weird things, and like then we're just like attracted to those weird things for some reason. Like, here's eyelash for keeping shit out of their eyes. Ooh, that looks nice. Like, what the hell are we? We are horny, that's what. Teeth blackening. Yeah, I really want to do that. Oh, fangs? Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, there are voiced it types. I love how the last one is randomized. It's like you're doing all this shit and then you, next one, randomized. Just like completely destroys your character. Not combined. We need some thick thighs to save some lives. Oh, not head size. The neck length. Here's the important part. Do not taint that body with freaking tattoos. There's no ass slider. Oh well, boobs is more important. I think I can edit this later, I think. You can change your appearance later on. Okay.
これでようやくわしの宿願も叶おうて。
Ew.
あなたと一緒なら勝機はあります。
Well, I was gonna change it to freaking
お守り
English.
と思ってください。あな
Her
たの
boobs are so
救
big
出
it's
を作れるでし
clipping
ょう。
through her boobs. They should have put that into consideration. She's like reaching into her chest to grab it.
行きましょう。
Now, the most important change they made in this one compared to Neo is the boob physics.
こちらをどうぞ。
Neo doesn't even have boob physics. I can't believe that. You're Team Ninja for crying out loud. You're the dead or alive guys, and you remove boob physics. They made up for it in this game, though. I'm just gonna stare at that the whole time and hope that I win. How can you tell? You don't have your eyes are gone. He's like, I don't think we can pass through here. It's like, bro, how do you know? Yeah. thing he's deaf. Boy, I wish I could hear things behind me, but I'll just stare this way instead. What? Can I not equip it? I'm so confused. What? Why wasn't it letting me? And then, oh, I was doing a emo. It locked me out because I was emoting on accident. It's so insane how much the Souls games has influenced video games. Just crazy. By the way, I did recommend this game earlier, but keep in mind the performance is kind of janky for a lot of people. Runs okay for me. I read that turning the fog to low helps a lot, and it actually does. Oh, that's a combo to remember. Yeah. Sneak up on him, sneak up on him. I just ran. I don't think he's supposed to. I don't think he's even programmed to detect you, since he's a tutorial stealth kill. I need to block, 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 block. Yeah, just wait if you want to. I don't know if the reviews will get any better. I'd hope so, because the game is good. It's a very, very good game. A lot of salty mouse and keyboard players out here, though. God! I need to learn to parry that shit. Apparently, the before the game came out in America, the Chinese were review bombing it like crazy. I I don't know if it was because of the control issues, or if they just went review bomb happy because reasons. For some reason, Chinese really love review bombing games. Time is it? I'm so hungry, man. God. Blaming the bad performance. Gameplay. Bad gameplay is because I'm hungry. Man, when you get those flawless parries in this type of a game, there's no better feeling. That's why Sekiro is just so damn satisfying.
この辺り何か落ちてるかもしれません。良い品のようですね。
Yeah, I think it was released in China first, so that's why the reviews were coming in from China. Yeah. Apparently, if you changed your location on Steam or whatever to, like, what were they saying? Some country, it would have unlocked for you early. And I was wanting to, but I bought this game from another website and they didn't give me the damn Steam key for it until the damn game came out in America. So I couldn't even pay it. I couldn't even do it. Why did that not count? 9! Oh, I broke my parry. I breaked my parry. Alright, I'm sure I can level up with all that now. Yeah, it's like I said, it legitimately is a good game. It is. I mean, look at the reviews for it. Not user reviews, like the critic reviews. It's a good game. They all reviewed the PS5 version, and it's a good game. But PC gamers are just so fed up with this bullshit performance of games lately. Like, they're freaking... They're letting it known with this one, and it's like, it's unfortunate. It's always unfortunate. But they deserve it. If you're not gonna freaking optimize the game, then you deserve the freaking criticism. Like, I'm not gonna buy a freaking hamburger with, like, a freaking roach on it and, like, not complain, right? Be right back. Look, I'm Ari Otter from Otlerts. I got wizardry spells. What was the one that gave me defense or whatever? Oh, that's the one right there. Less damage from enemies. I need to level that up one more time. The thing about this game is if you weigh yourself down too much, you can't parry, which is like the whole point of the game. So like, if you get too weighed down with armor, you're screwed. This is Wolong, Fallen Dynasty. Take something and go to bed then, Gabe. Jeez. Hell was it? Green? Earth? Yes. Or was it metal? Damn it. Is Earth, okay.
無事に彼らを追い出せたら私の家にも行ってもらえませんか。改めてお礼をさせてください。
Oh my god! The freaking neck. Oof. You know, he's gonna kill me.
将来大仕事を成し遂げるお方、そんな気がします。兵士らを率いる頭目でしょう。手強そうです。
Hey, how about you fucking parry a little bit, huh? Ah.
噛み取りましたね。一人でも多く生きてくれていればいいのですが、危険な気配を感じます。お気をつけください。
I wonder if I'll ever do a second playthrough of Dead Space Remake.
なんだてめえら。俺たちに歯向かうやつは生かしちゃおかねえ。虫けらが練りつぶしてやる。
嫌な予感がする。備えてください。
それ。やがって。さあできるようだ。
Oh, that was the move I needed to parry the
どうかお
most.
下がりください。
Stop! You're wondering why I'm doing so well against him. Well, kind of. Because I played the shit out of him on the demo.
なんでこんな凄腕が嫌がるんだ。進行将軍。
I was doing really good, actually. I didn't even get hit once until the end there. But, second phase. So why is this blindfolded guy with me here, but not during the boss fight? I just realized. It's just... No, 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 no. Oh yeah, you can just freaking end it. I on my first demo playthrough, I didn't even do this until he had like 1 HP left. You can do this at half health and just end the fight. Just activate that and the freaking fight ends. I literally fought the entire boss until we had 1 HP and then I did this. It's like, oh.
見事勝機をつかみましたね。これで村も救われ。
我が手に
何を
落ちよ。
I just stand and watch this, I guess. I actually don't know if you can beat him without doing that. It's like a tutorial to teach you to do that move. But yeah, literally at half health, like I ended the fight doing that. But when I did it in the demo, I fought him until he had like 1 or 2 hits left. And then I was like, oh, I gotta do that move. And I died. That's the end of the game. Could not swim with that much armor on. Goodbye. Man, I wonder how many games start with the intro of like this kind of a thing, like where you fight a guy and then you end up losing or like seemingly dying or falling into a lake or whatever. There's so many games that start that way. The intro is like, here's the main boss, he kicked your ass, left you for dead. Oh, gotta get revenge. Like, there's so many games. Yeah. And I'm really feeling my muscle soreness from shoveling all that gravel earlier today. Need a massage. Man, I haven't needed a massage for so long. Wish I just had a personal masseuse. That'd be nice. It's funny that you run into so many like actual characters from like history in this game, and it's like they're all from like Dynasty Warriors. That's how I know of them. Oh, Liu Bei, oh, John Doe, oh, Zhang He, oh, Zhao Dun. It's like, I know these guys. Guan Yu? Of course I know Guan Yu. Look at that weird graphical glitch. I cannot believe they haven't fixed that immediately. I guess it's in flashes every now and then. Yeah, apparently the co-op, you can just do straight up co-op the whole game. I'm supposed to be saved by a cutscene, hello? Oh, it's these guys. god, who could forget good old Cow Cow? Because you run into him, of course.
伍長が敵に喋るな傷が深い先に陣に戻れ先ほどは失礼した義勇兵かならば今よりその勇気を拙者に
This armor sucks. It covers up my tits. Nobody wants to see armor on a girl. Okay, shut up, us.
拙者は高孫さん殿の兵を預かる長羽あざ名は紫龍と言いますこの東山は黄金殿に占拠され腕に覚え
Also, I'm really looking. Lubu has to be in this game, right? I think he was actually in one of the trailers. Lubu's got to be like an insane fight. Do not pursue Lubu. But you know what? I always would pursue Lubu. Usually get my ass kicked doing it. Hi. Hi. Completely ignore him and go for me. Okay. Remember, in ancient China, everybody can do double jumps. Didn't know that, didn't read your history book. Which history book? The history book.
救出の任を買って出たのだが行方がつかめない
I need one more kill. The one and only history book. Anybody ever see that Romance of the Three Kingdoms movie? I wonder if it's ever good, or if it's any good. I know it's like 8 hours long, but I'm kind of curious.
黄金の好きにさせておってはこの国全体が焦土となってしまう
He did not die. Oh, yeah. Oh, I better make sure they're dead. Freaking Lord. Ah! Come on. I didn't even equip the bow yet. Did I not equip that? Oh my god, and then I emote. Why do I keep doing that? Because I've been playing Metroid and the frickin' confirm button's the opposite. The opposite of cancel. God, I used to play so much Dynasty Warriors. Played the absolute crap out of 3, 4, and 5. Those were my most played ones. 5 being probably the most played. 5 was so good. It's like the last good one. I kind of stopped playing them though, so I don't. I think I bought and tried 6, and it was so like weird and not good. I just stopped after that. It's like, these games are kind of the same, aren't they? There's Dynasty Wars on the Wii? I don't even guess that makes sense. I didn't even think of that. Oh, I just played them on PS2. Gosh, it's been that long, man. The last one I played fully was on PS2. And it doesn't seem that long ago, but it sure as frick is. Oh, of course you missed that one. I should just do a little health. I wonder if I can get a move that does that. I should get rewarded for pulling that shit off. Boy, you're a lot of health, you know that? That was sarcasm, by the way. You're not helpful at all. Good. Oh, pay attention to video game. No! And there's a treasure. This is over. Distract him for a minute, please. He is not a low level. freaking deaf, I'll tell you that much.
あの目を退けなさい心強い
Oh!
これで敵の士気も大いに揺らごうぞ
Dude, I avenged Maybe. Dude, I avenged Benny. I avenged Benny, maybe. I talk to him?
誰だ味方かここは終わりよ黄金どもに一矢報く
Rip. Such a stock sound effect. Heard throughout the world in every movie with a dog yelp. God, the frame rate really is freaking inconsistent as hell. This is not, by any means, a freaking graphically intensive game. It looks fine, but it sure doesn't... It's not using the latest and greatest tech, I'll tell you that. So it should not run this bad. I don't recall any time jump. Maybe there is. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe like when I died at the start, I got teleported. I didn't even pay attention. Hey, monkey time.
ここは我らで迎え撃つぞ
Gotta tell you, the plots in these
今ま
games
での
never
敵とは一味違うようだ
really were that great to
You don't
pay
need to-
attention to. Like Neo 2, they're serviceable at best. I beat him on my, I think my second try when I did the demo. Now watch, I won't be able to beat him. Ah, that move is... Come on, do it. You want to do it. I know you do. You didn't do it. Do your charge. I'm too hungry. I can't. I'm gonna go snack on something. So you know what that means? I'm gonna be done for tonight. Oh, I need to lay down. What I need to do, soak in the shower, soak in the tub. That'd be weird to soak in a shower. Well, thanks for watching and hanging out with me tonight. It was a nice hangout. I enjoyed it. Thanks. Good God, that all the support tonight was just insane, to say the least. To say the least, it was quite insane. Wow. Leroy Saber gifted a sub, resubbed. Jammy Jims resubbed. Doc Dragon resubbed. Chain Lane resubbed. Chain Lane gave 24,000 bits. Jago Majima gifted a sub. Succulent Suckerter. He donated just $500, but Balbo Big and gifted 2 subs. Doc Dragon donated 50. Winchester Burn donated 50. Funky Monkey resubbed. Chain Lane donated 20. Stan Turk gifted 50. So I forgot about that one. Oh my God. Security Gabe donated 50. Doc Dragon gifted sub. And then Stan Turk Dirksen subbed Brandon. Oh my God. I can't. It was too much. Holy crap, chat. Thank you. I'm sure most of them are gone, but those that did donate and sub and resub and gift, thank you so much. Good freaking Lord. Guys, thank you. Bonkers, man. That's just too much generosity. I don't know why. I don't deserve it, though. I don't get it. But thank you so much. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you next stream. Have a good Sunday. Stay safe. Stay well. Friggin' hug your loved ones, man. You never know when they're gonna go. I'm telling you. Cherish every moment. Don't fight. Freaking just, if there's a fight or something, just defuse it. Like, there's no, it's not worth it. Get child support. Thanks for the sub. I wouldn't, if I had a child, I would, but thank you very much for your sub. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday. I'll see you next stream. Good night. Thanks again, everyone. Appreciate it a lot. See ya. Yo, is that a wubby?